Alright, so this YouTuber by the name of the Faithful Sherriff, who is basically a skinwalker, a clone of TheBurntPeanut, is threatening to sue another content creator by the name of SuperMega. Now, for a little context, again, this Faithful Sherriff character is this peanut guy dressed like a sheriff who basically spouts a whole bunch of like religious stuff, reads the Bible, and plays Fortnite, basically like spouting religious stuff to children, which is a little weird, and he used to go by another name, Dr. Witnesser. Now, you might have seen this guy around, you might have seen some of his clips go viral. He was never really like a huge creator by any means, but again, same concept. He would play Fortnite and read Bible things to children, and it was just really awkward to say the least.
Yes, I talk to minors all the time. So what? An 8-year-old, I talk to them all day, every day. So what?
And I guess he decided to move on to be this Faithful Sherriff character because the whole doctor, you know, has a bad connotation considering the other doctors on this platform, like Dr. Disrespect, don't have the best reputation these days. Now, for context, back on December of last year, this account, SuperMega, said, bro, no way they actually used this picture. And it's Best VTuber Award with Burnt Peanut, and there's a bit of a change, right? They added his little peanut, if you catch my drift. They photoshopped a little wiener on him. And to be funny, SuperMega, and to tease the Faithful Sherriff, they remade the same image. This time they added his little peanut. And they claimed, the Faithful Sherriff asked us to recreate this image using his likeness so he can feel more included. Now, I guess the Faithful Sherriff is trying to claim he didn't do this, he didn't ask them to make this, which I guess is why he's now threatening them with legal action, saying the account SuperMega are 100% lying, and if they keep telling people I requested this, I will be pursuing legal action for defamation. Which, again, I can understand, like, I'm still a little confused on if this is like a meme, if this is a joke, because I do understand like the seriousness of like what it is. I mean, it's silly, right? You took this peanut guy, you photoshopped a wiener on it, but you're trying to claim that they requested it, going as far as even creating like what appears to be photoshopped screenshots of them doing it, right? Like that's to me crossing the line where you actually create fake evidence to try to push something that started out as a joke, but now you're actually trying to push this idea that this dude actually sent you this picture of him naked and told you to create this photo, which again is like crossing the line of it being a joke at that point. Now, in response to the Faithful Sheriff's peanut having his little peanut out, he said, I didn't think I would have to post this, but apparently some of y'all are a little slow. I don't know these people and I never asked for this. Obviously, this is a joke that they did. Then SuperMega again doubles down, saying, you requested us to do this for you. Faithful Sherriff says, what in the world are you talking about? No, I didn't. And this is where SuperMega posts a screenshot, which is apparently their DMs, saying, dude. And it says, Faithful Sherriff right up here, Twitch streamer Monday through Friday, 9 a.m., blah, 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 to make it seem like this is their account. Hello, I'm a Christian content creator and part of the Peanutverse. I hear you guys are responsible for the Burnt Peanut meme where his penis is exposed. Please make a version of that epic meme for the Faithful Sherriff, to which SuperMega put a question mark. Here's a picture of my real penis that you can use, and it's a picture of him like shirtless with he's wearing like a garter strap or some type of weird freaking like Dom outfit. I don't know what's going on. Obviously there's a cropped out wiener, which that is the screenshot that is apparently them asking for this content to be created. Now, one thing specifically is people were quick to point out there's no like @ underneath the name right here, which is something that you'll see if you actually are DMing someone. For example, here's a DM I have with another YouTuber. I'm going to be blurring the rest of this out just for privacy and whatnot, but this is a guy named Himpleton, and as you can see underneath Himpleton with the check mark, it says @Simpleton, joined January 2022. And if I scroll, the @ doesn't disappear, right? The @ doesn't disappear, which is what makes that message of, you know, the Burnt Peanut guy's little peanut being out a little weird. Why would you cut out the @? Because it seems like the rest of the DM was very well made, very well edited and photoshopped. Why exclude the @, which again might be playing into the fact that this is all fake, it's all a big joke. It gets to a point where it crosses the line of like being funny, being something that you meme on, like, oh, zoo wee mama, to okay, now you're like kind of slandering this guy and it's kind of a bad look. Would it go to the point where I'm threatening legal action against someone? No. But would it go to the point where I just like don't interact with them because it's not funny anymore? Absolutely. Now this would cause the Faithful Sherriff to put out this post. The account SuperMega are 100% lying, and if they keep telling people I requested this, I will be pursuing legal action for defamation. And they included this 4-minute video, and I'll just be kind of going through some of the highlights of the video.
Okay, well, I didn't think I'd ever have to defend myself of something like this, but as some of you might know, this random Twitter guy named SuperMega tweeted out something that's inappropriate that I can't show you, and people were like, "Oh, you're lying." I was like, "You were in the room with us, blah blah blah." And then today, 10 hours ago, they posted dude, and they posted this, obviously photoshopped because I never DM'd them at all. This is not me. Y'all have seen me. This person probably weighs about 170. I'm 300 pounds. Not proud of it, but that's how much I weigh. Obviously, I'm losing weight, but yeah, this is obviously not me. So this is obviously made up.
So there's a pretty good point by Dr. Witnesser. As you can see, yeah, he is a bit more of a heavier set guy. The photo of that man wearing like the weird strap thing appears to be probably like a dude like my size. Maybe that was my picture, right, guys? Don't start editing wieners on me and whatnot. But yeah, definitely not the same body type, right? Obviously, this dude is what you would consider like big. Not insulting the guy, not personally attacking the guy, just saying it definitely wasn't him in the photo.
I actually DM'd them, which I will show you the DMs right now. This is my first and only DMs with these people. As you can see, it's clear, it's 100% my first and only DMs on Twitter with these people. Are you for real? Why do you think I requested that? Why would I do that? Did someone contact you claiming to be me or something? I'm a Christian content creator. Why would I ask for that? I don't know. I was supposed to say I don't know who you talked to, but it wasn't me. This is my only X account, and my official email is thefaithfulsheriff@outlook.com. I have a Discord, but that is not my primary mode of communication. If anyone contacted you outside of these channels, is not me. Please take the post down immediately, because being a Christian content creator, that is definitely not something I would ask for, even though it did give me a laugh. It's highly inappropriate and detrimental to my mission.
Now, again, this kind of makes me think, like, I can't really tell if this is all just like a big joke. If Dr. Witnesser, aka Peanut clone here, is just going along with the joke, trolling. It doesn't seem like he is, right? Like, despite what you think about him being weird and like playing Fortnite with kids and telling them Bible verses and whatnot, very weird behavior. The dude doesn't seem to be the type who would just send people his wiener pics and then like tell people to edit it, blah, blah, blah. Yes, the dude is controversial. Yes, his clips go viral because he says weird, cringy things. But do I think that people who also have been involved with SA allegations and other very serious claims that could have ruined their career should now be trying to push, fake allegations against another creator, even though he's a lolcow? I understand it. It's a joke. It's funny. They're trolling him. He's giving them the reaction they want, so people are just doubling down, continuing the joke. But again, when it comes to something that I think involves like this kind of behavior, whether it's like sex pest behavior, it kind of is crossing the line when the other person or the person making the joke or making the allegations isn't admitting that it's a joke. Like, they're just continuing along with it, making the situation worse.
So again, they posted this. It's a big fat lie. I did not ask for this. I would never ask for this ever. So they're just clearly trying to troll me and besmirch my image. If they keep doing it, I'll probably see if I can pursue some legal action for defamation, because this is BS.
Now, in regards to legal action, I don't think he has any sort of case, obviously. It's going to come down to just a parody. It's just a joke. They're just trolling. In my opinion, it's gone too far. It's time to say, hey, it's a joke, by the way. This is not his penis. He didn't send it. We photoshopped that stuff. The end. That's what I would do if the joke went this far. Again, this tweet or this post on X has gotten millions of views now. Like, the joke is over. The joke is done. You can laugh. You can think it's hilarious and hysterical that the guy's now like raging and crying about how he's going to like sue this person, which he's obviously not going to do. And if he even tried to, he would lose and it would just become like a big internet laughingstock. SuperMega should post something saying, yeah, it was a joke. It went too far. Sorry about that. Again, the only reason I think that is because these dudes were involved in very serious allegations themselves. They almost had their careers ruined because some crazy chick by the name of freaking Lex Updog tried to ruin their career, accusing them of SA, accusing them of all sorts of crazy things. And it wasn't a joke. It wasn't funny, right? And now these guys are basically trying to smear this dude, even though they're trying to say it's like a meme, it's a joke. They shouldn't keep the joke going. Now, I want to know what you guys think, as always, down below. Let me know what you think of the situation. Let me know if you think, SuperMega has gone too far, or if they haven't gone far enough. I'm always down to understand and listen. Peace out, my friends. Bye.